friends. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Gina. This is my co-star Leo. If you're ready to get started, come on down to the mat into child's pose, making your way gently down to the earth. Any child's pose is good. You can bring your knees out to the width of the mat, toes to touch, and walk your hands forward, melting the head and chest down to the mat. And we're going to stay here for a few breaths, allowing the body to settle, to arrive, connecting to the breath. Inhale, feel your back expand. And as you exhale, feel your belly soften. Continue to breathe nice and evenly at your own pace. There's nothing you need to do right now except for just surrender, finding some humility, some sovereignty, and some strength in this very grounding pose. Our mantra for this week is, I am courageous, steady, and strong. Whisper that to yourself here. I am courageous, steady, and strong. Whatever arrived in your head and your heart in this moment, embrace it with tenderness and love and respect. Because you are courageous, you are steady, you are strong. We're going to work on that even more deeply today. All right, let's gently walk our hands back towards our knees, coming out of that nice little meditation. And let's bring our knees in. And now we're going to lift ourselves up into tabletop. And now walk your knees back as you walk your hands forward for puppy pose. Inhale. As you exhale, melt the heart down to the earth. This time your chin can be on the mat, or if that's too much, just extend the arms long and let your forehead come back to the earth. Starting to stretch out the arms and shoulders a little more deeply. And as we flow today, anytime your hands or your feet connect to the earth, I want you to really envision them rooting down into the dirt, the soil, to be your root system of the beautiful living body that you are. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower your forearms as you slide through and down onto your belly for Sphinx pose. Making sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders, lifting up away out of your chest, grounding down through the pelvis and the hips. Release the tension of your glutes. And let's turn the head over to the left and then turn it over to the right. Really noticing the connection of your body to the ground beneath you. Coming back to neutral with your head now. And let's curl our toes, lifting our hips up off the ground for forearm plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees, walk your hands back for tabletop. Spread your fingers nice and wide. You can have your toes curled or released wherever you are. Pull your navel up to your spine, getting nice and long from the crown all the way to your tailbone.
grip your fingers down into your mat. Just notice how that feels. Really connecting the palms of your hands, your fingertips, your knuckles, really ground down. He got the cue. Hi. Are we grounding down, Leo? Okay. Are you going to stay? All right, good boy. So we're grounding down here in tabletop. Let's begin with some cat-cow, arching the back for cat in Leo's honor. Exhale, drop the belly, rounding the chest, arching the chest. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continue to go at your own pace and really feel the bridges of your feet, your toes, grounding down into the mat. As your body moves, your hands, your knees, your shins, your ankles, your feet are connected to the ground beneath you, working on our foundation and our stability. As we work our spine that carries us, our belly and abs and glutes that help us move and digest and run and be and stand strong in ourselves. All of those beautiful touch points. This is what it feels like to be human, to connect, to be a mammal, to be one with the earth. Harnessing that energy in the body and sharing it with the planet, and vice versa. So good, so strong and stable. Now come to your most beautiful tabletop pose. I know it doesn't feel like you're doing much right here, but you really are. You are connecting. Close your eyes now and push down through all sides of your hands. Feel your knuckles connecting down to the earth. You are pressing positive and loving energy into Gaia, into Mother Earth. She feels you and you feel her in this moment. Breathing nice and evenly, sharing that energy. All right, my friends, let's curl our toes and peel our hips up for our first down dog. And we're not going to do many of these today. Our practice is going to be very low to the ground. Find stillness. Knees can be very bent. Taking inventory of the body, what feels tight, what needs a little elongation. Let's slow walk to the top of the mat, going as slow as you can. As you take your time, each step, each foot is a new connection to the earth. And arrive in forward fold, dropping the head. Arms connected to the earth. Knees can be as bent as they need to be for your fingertips to reach the ground. Let your head swing a little like a pendulum. And turning your neck from side to side. We're going to roll up to mountain, and I want you to take your fingertips and rake them over your toes, over the bridges of your feet, connecting to your ankle. As you start to rise, stacking each vertebrae, imagine you are pulling the energy out of the earth now, up your legs, over your knees, up the thighs, really connecting your fingertips into the muscles. As you come all the way up to your hip points, release that energy out of your fingertips, palms forward for mountain. Let's close our eyes. And by doing so, that helps you envision and isolate the connection of your feet to the ground. Spread your fingertips wide so you are emitting all that beautiful energy into the earth, into the atmosphere. And now grip down with your toes until they curl into your mat. Squeeze them and then release your toes and spread them. Now grip them, curling your toes until they're connecting to the earth more deeply, and then release them, spreading your toes once more. Let's do that again, curling the toes, connecting, rooting down. These are your root system. This is your root system of your tree, of your beautiful living body. Let's be one with our mat, as cheesy as that is. Be one with the ground, the earth, as above, so below. I'm sure you've all heard that before. Taking care of ourselves and finding our inner strength, because our inner strength gives us power. Feel your heart expand, your shoulders drop, while your fingertips still spread open and wide as your toes are gripping into the earth. All these connection points through the front of your feet, the back, the right, the left, the inner, the outer. Grounding down, building strength from your toes all the way up to the top of your body. Inhale, lots of love in. Exhale, sigh it out. So good. Let's move. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, back nice and strong, hands on shins. Exhale, release, plant the hands, step your right foot back for low lunge. Keeping the hands and earth connection. Now straighten your left leg, starting to lower your right heel for a low pyramid. Very wide pyramid, really connecting. Fingertips to toes. Bend that front knee once more for low lunge, and we're going to step our right foot up to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the fingers, step the left foot back for low lunge on this side now. Feeling the fingertips gripping down into the mat. The entirety of your right foot connecting to the earth. While the ball and the toes of your left foot are keeping you up steady and strong. Now let's straighten the right leg as we start to lower our left heel a little bit for wide pyramid. You can always step that one foot in, really pulling back with the right hip into its socket, making sure the hips are pointing the same direction. Breathe nice and evenly. And then let's step that left foot up to the right for preparing for chair, shifting the weight into the heels, sweeping the arms forward and up. Now let's do a normal chair, nice and high today. We do not need to go deep. Once again, feel all four corners, all four sides of your feet really rooting down into the earth in this moment. While your legs are steady and strong, your back nice and straight, not with an arched lower back, but you are very straight from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your spine. Fingertips spreading nice and wide. Let's straighten our legs for a volcano, and then exhale, hands into Anjali Mudra. Now interlace the hands. We're going to extend our palms away from us, arms straight as you lift your arms up to the ceiling. I'm going to turn towards camera so you can see this a little bit more easily. Feel free to turn as well. We are going to get nice and long in those arms, and then you're going to gently lean over to the right, and then gaze and look up towards the ceiling. Full body stretch. Really feel that on the entire left side of your body. Bring your head back to neutral, lifting to normal, and then bump the hips over to the right as you arch over to the left, and then gaze and look underneath that right arm. Bring your head back to neutral, and then your hands come to the top. Get nice and long, and this time we're going to do a little back bend. We're going to push our hips forward a little bit as our arms come back. This does not need to be deep. This is a nice front body. This is a front body stretch, stretching the front of the body. And then coming back, releasing the hands. Now interlace the hands behind your glutes. Extend them past your tailbone, making sure your feet are together. Open up the chest nice and wide, and then forward fold, letting your heart lead the way. You can come down to halfway if that feels enough. Just making sure you're lifting your hand away from the back, nice and straight arms. Otherwise, if you want to invert, go ahead and drop the upper body as your arms continue to lift away from the back, really stretching the shoulders, the upper spine, the neck. Working on our pecs here, even in the front of the arms. This is such a juicy, deep stretch. Really can alleviate lots of different upper body problems. And if your knees are nice and bent, you're also relieving compression of the spine. So please do that here. We're going to stay here for 2 more rounds of breath. Now release the hands and let them come down to the mat. We are going to come into a yogi squat, lifting our heels, coming into the balls of our feet, getting nice and low to the ground. I want your fingertips on the earth as well. Rocking a little side to side, coming down to the ground, feeling your center of gravity. Get nice and small and tuck your head in towards your chest, dropping the weight of your head over. Turning into a tiny little ball. Inhale lifts you back up. And let's gently come down to the mat into a seated position. Hi, buddy. Can I join you on the mat? Okay, yes. We are going to do seated spinal twist. Bring your right knee into close to your chest. We are going to have our left leg long as we bring our left arm around our right knee and twist to the right as you bring your right hand back behind you. Gaze over to the right. Get nice and long in that spine. And then when you exhale, you can journey a little deeper into the stretch, maybe turning your head to look past your right shoulder. Feel your connection to the earth through your sits bones, your glutes, your legs now. Your hand and foot are still connected. And then come back, unwinding. Let's let that knee drop, and we're going to extend our left arm towards that left foot as our right arm sweeps up and over. Are you having a bath? Yeah. Okay, lift yourself back up and then bring it in. Other side, left knee bends. Hook that right arm around. Left hand comes back behind you. Stay for a breath, and then on the next exhale, journey into the twist. And then unwind, drop that knee open, and then extend the right arm down your ankle as you sweep your left arm up and over. Hi, bud. How are you? I love that you show up for yoga and then you give yourself a bath. I guess that means he's happy and comfortable, huh? All right, lift yourself back up. Let's extend both legs long now for a forward fold, head to knee. Get nice and long in staff pose to start. And then forward fold. So you come down, grabbing those toes, knees nice and bent, knees bent. How many times do I have to say nice, Gina? Seriously, okay. Inhale rolls you back up. Okay, now what we're going to do is reverse plank. We're going to place our hands back behind us. We're going to lift up off those. Yeah. I can't do that. How do people do that? I can't. Ooh, hard. Reverse plank and then gently lower yourself down to the mat. Let's make our way onto our backs. Can I share the mat with you? Perfect. Good boy. I'm going to come down to the mat now. Can I come down to the mat? Yeah. Okay. Let's move the mic pack over. I need the mat too, Baba. Yeah, okay. We're going onto our back. Okay, let's extend our legs to the ceiling. Now, hi. Now our backs are connected to the earth. Our spine is marrying the mat. Our arms are fully connected to the earth now as our feet reach towards the heavens. Point and flex the feet. Right, kitty? This is nice, huh? All right, he's gonna join me for legs up the wall. Hi, you can come up. You can come up. Yay, good boy. We're working on our circulation. Sweetheart, we're working on our circulation. Yes, good boy. Good boy. It's not Savasana time yet, honey. He doesn't care. It's always Savasana time, huh? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's lower the left leg while the right leg stays up. Yeah. And then slowly lower the right leg down to the mat. You know what time it is. It's Shavasana time. Huh, buddy? All right, my friends. Get comfortable for the next few minutes while we drift off in some meditation. You're welcome to close your eyes down or soften your gaze and look at this cutie pie that's joining me once again and who's purring away. Our channel mascot, little Leo the lion. And let's begin to settle our bodies, our breath, our heartbeat starting to slow down. And like we did at the beginning of class, take this time to scan the body and connect to the ground beneath you, all of the energy in your meridian lines going up and down the body. Each pulse point connected to the earth. Your bones, your muscles, your joints, your tendons, your veins, your tissue. Every cell of your body, a magnificent engine of strength, of possibility, of power and of grace. As you move through your day and into your week, come back to this energy. Allow yourself to slow down. Allow yourself to feel. Flex your toes into the earth as a reminder that you are connected. You are strong and stable and steady. You are strong. You are stable. You are steady. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Stay here for as long as you like in Savasana. Maybe pause the video. And I will close out here. Thank you, my friends. So have an amazing day, and I'll see you again soon.